This is a closet wrench. It is what I initially intended to use to remove the faucet from this sink before I broke the pipes off and all that other stuff. But the way a closet wrench works is you're under the sink here, and you can't reach up in there because you don't have arms that are a foot long and 3 inches. I don't know. It's impossible to get up there with a regular wrench. So you get this up on there, and then you can turn it from down below, assuming it catches good. And of course, this is not easy when you're working on your back in the dark, but you can eventually get it to twist and take that nut off of there, so you can replace lines or even replace the faucet. But what happens when you break pipes off and everything is you end up, taking the vanity out and cutting a hole in the wall. And that hole in the wall is mostly because there was no way to get on that with any kind of pipe wrench and still have that wall intact. So I took that out. But I also want to get in there and replace what was roughed in, as these threaded things, with something that's going to be a different kind of joint than that. And those actually look fairly good. They got a little corrosion on them. But when you look at the pipe that came out of there, that's what it looks like. And there was water getting through there somehow. But since this iron pipe was connected to a brass valve, eventually you get a lot of corrosion. And I think this one was replaced much more recently. But I've, got out my little vibrator 6000 and cut out around there. And I'll have to repair that. But now I'm kind of stuck because I got to get this out of there. And I think I need a socket to get out of there because it's too tight. And again, that's brass up against steel, which should be corroded, but it really seems pretty decent. I've used this stainless steel brush to kind of work the corrosion out of there. But this is what's left of the drain pipe that used to go in there. So, still got a little work to do. A lot of work to do. Underneath, there's, caps put on that to get it sealed off. But eventually, it will, get out of the... I guess this is a sitting room now. Used to be a bedroom, but get the sink out of here and back over there someday.